Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Yume Nikki. We are once again returning to the dream world, but this time, I think we're going to be a little bit better equipped. See, this is the first episode I'm recording since they started releasing publicly, and you guys have given me a lot of ideas. That's why I've taken a little bit of a break, so that I could wait for you guys to give your input on episode 3. And now we're coming in with a bit of a mission. We've gotten a pretty good handle on what's behind each of these doors, but behind every answer we've discovered new mysteries as well. And so now the purpose of this series is to try and uncover them. Now, of course, the main one you guys have been talking about is the mystery of what's in that girl's house in the frozen lake. But before we do that, there's something else you guys have told me about that may be a little bit more accessible. You told me that here in the neon world, there may be another effect that can help me out immensely. So, once more, we're looking around. Now, I'm going to be repeatedly opening the comments and looking. This is going to be very much a follow-along type of thing. Here, it doesn't change the background, it only changes the walls. But then again, maybe it doesn't draw anything for the background. We are drastically changing this. For a moment, I think it was just a coincidence, but for a moment it even looked like the characters around us reacted to it. You growl when I get too close, like an angry dog. It actually might not even be this, because what you said was the world with the funny-sounding tiles that you walked over and the mall entrance. That, I mean, funny-sounding tiles could be a lot of things. Like, a lot of things. Oh, great, sure, just everybody stand in the doorway. Is that a door? It is! Whoa. This could be what you were talking about. I mean, it's a cool world with funny-sounding tiles. I don't remember if this could ever lead to the mall entrance. But it's going places. Man, we haven't been back here in a really long time. Droplets of blood in the abyss. So look at that. We can cool things off and make it look a whole lot friendlier. Blue is a calming color. That's the power of neon. Can't even make it turn red again. Oh, there we go. Look at that, we could just walk right up to an extent. Oh, there's more of you guys. You typically connect to the hub, right? Watch, we go to here. Yes, we're back in this. This is kind of a world between worlds. One that has all manner of connections. Ooh. When you said try ghosting with her. So now we've got the spirit headband. She won't see us. But attempting to talk to her sends us right through to here. So there is a limit to where stealth will work. What we learn, though, is that this does make us effectively invisible. So that's potentially very useful. We gotta wake up, though. Alright, we'll go through here now. Place with the numbers on the floor, because you say there's something significant here. I was never able to get at that thing in the middle before. That thing that's surrounded by walls, but maybe with some of our effects we can go back for it. It's been so long, for some reason it feels more threatening than before. We've actually had more sort of nice and idyllic worlds in the meantime, which has kind of changed my perception of the game as a whole. But at the same time, we've also had a lot more creepy ones, so I don't know why it's feeling that way. Through here, gets us to this, can't do anything. Hey, you. Oh, right. I didn't enter here the normal way before. You're blocking the door, but maybe we can fix that? I mean, when one thing doesn't work, you can always try violence. Where's that kitchen knife? Yeah. Oop. Whoa! I can't find... Please, out of my way. Please, I can slowly shuffle through as you guys move around. But this is the ultimate claustrophobic nightmare trying to push my way through this crowd. This is by far the densest room full of NPCs we've seen. I didn't even know something like this would be able to support a room like this. There's something in the middle, though. I mean, we could probably start popping you like balloons. Yeah, we wouldn't have even been able to get here before. The other guy just wasn't moving. What is that thing? For some reason, it looks familiar. It's like something is kicking beside it. Come on, let me through, little by little. Let's also remove the kitchen knife, although we may need it at this rate. Oh no, those are just the legs of the guy next to you. There we are. Okay, we found something. But what can we do with it? They can't go through us, we block them. Alright, I think I just need to start clearing some space so I can see what's going on. I feel more than a little bit bad about that. Wait, did I just get something? I can... It makes a different noise when I walk over this stuff, like a puddle on the ground, and yeah, we just got something new. And there's something on the ground here. We need to clear this corner, that's all we need, but I'm not gonna feel good about it. I mean, I'm the one that broke into here. Are those eyes? Is that a face? Yeah, you're all kind of trying to get away from me now, but I still need to eliminate you so I can see. Alright. No, I didn't want to be a frog, but that's fine. It sort of reminds me of those red buttons on the ground in that one world. I can't see what I'm meant to do here, though. What if I just stab it, since that seems to be the solution to everything else today? I can't. Alright, well I can't seem to find any way of interacting with whatever this is. Look at that, it's just a crowded room with a bunch of things walking on what looks like a face or like a mask or, I don't know, a tidal wave about to wipe out 2 small red islands. Either way, you guys can be quite easily farmed for these coins. We didn't have enough for a vending machine earlier on the docks, but it's weird that after all these hours of play, I only had 1 known use for them. Maybe I should get them while I'm here? I'm not actually... Does it even count these coins? Does it even count them anywhere? Or maybe on the bottom left? Wait, let's eliminate some more of these so we can get some more money. I'm turning into quite the little menace, aren't I? There we go. 700, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, let's go. No more bloodshed. You're back, and I imagine they would be back too if we went back in. So, you know, we can at least rest assured in that. Now that is something important. And in fact, I don't believe I saw it earlier. Can we get into here? Ooh, we can. Okay, this one is not going to be as difficult as the other. But, wait. How does one actually reach it? Never mind, it's going to be much more difficult. It doesn't even have an entrance. So what am I supposed to do? I may even need to be trapped by the turkey woman. Look at that, there's a weirdo in there. Hang on, weirdo, what are you up to? Okay, let's try this knifeless first. You don't seem to have anything to say. Right, we'll ignore you. Then again, what happens if we do stab you? I think trying to stab more things is the way forward in a lot of ways. I mean, it increased my material wealth, but it didn't advance me in the meaningful way that I was hoping for. There's another door down that way. Is it the one we entered from? I don't think so. There's actually quite a lot of complex wall work here. And most of it I don't even recognize. It is. This brings us back to here. Well, I'm not done yet. Now, you had told me to come back to the number world and go to the bottom right, and if the face is smiling, come back and try again. You said it has a small chance to look different, and I'm pretty sure when I was here the first time, wasn't it bleeding? Didn't I talk about that? Let's go see. Oh, and also, we got to keep our dream money! Oh my god, can you imagine the atrocities I would get up to if you could keep dream money by killing dream beings? Oh my god, it would be like thought form factory farming. Let's get back in there then. And just keep heading down and to the right. Finally, I don't even know how many tries this took. But you are different. And we have an interaction, well... Actually, wait, but you're not what I thought. I thought earlier we had found one who was bleeding from the mouth. Alright, well, we're trying stabbing anyway. Let's open that zipper. You do count as a secret NPC. Oh, look at you. We're seeing, like, the reverse stitching of you on the other side, like a pattern on a shirt. And there's a bunch of artwork floating in the back, kinda like what's in the main room, the Hall of Doors. The music has stayed the same, but somehow it feels more oppressive. Just polishing the railing, buddy? Oh my god. Look at you, you have a mouth that's not so much there as ripped open. Those glowing eyes from deep in the pits that resemble a skull. For a second I thought you had stopped polishing and I was really nervous. Like you had taken notice of me. That door looks like the other one. It's like a kaleidoscope of anger. All I can see is an very agitated face staring back at me. And what's even weirder is I feel like a long, long time ago I've seen this before, but I cannot place where for the life of me. It just woke me up! Whoa, nothing has ever done that before. Nothing else has woken us from a dream. Should I be concerned? Everything appears normal. But I don't trust it. No, you won't go out. We did, we woke up. Okay. Well, let's render that a canon event, shall we? Make sure that for the record it happened. I mean, that felt pretty significant to begin with, but the fact that nothing else that we've encountered in all this time has behaved that way, I'm gonna be making a very special note of that. Here we go. We've once again returned to whatever this is. And once again, I have no idea how we get to that thing in the center. Do we just need to be trapped again? You also mentioned something about being chased. Another place where we might use the spirit headband and get somewhere past the beds. I actually do remember that. It's through here. I keep forgetting that we didn't enter here the normal way the first time. Here we go. Okay. So this is where we're gonna use spirit headband. Anywhere she appears, like most of the time we could get past, but there were a few things I missed because she got me. So let's head on through. We cannot move between them like that. You're there. Right here. This is what I was thinking of. Is there anything else beyond this? No. Okay, so I did get down here. I just didn't interact, or I wouldn't have been able to at the time. But we are trying knife with... Right, I had forgotten all about this. But now that we can ghost, we can look around. Look, a smiling guillotine, which we get the severed head from. What a nightmare world, and this is by far the most immediately panicky track we've heard. I keep thinking we should open up these dressers and try and hide in them. But we can't. That's actually what I tried to do the first time. I tried to get in to hide from you, and it's only now that I recognize you come in a bunch of different flavors. One of you in a normal long-sleeve striped shirt, and the other with a jacket and skirt. It's a fairly short loop, too. Is there any way out of here? Well, let's get far away from you before we try this. What does the severed head do? It literally turns us into a severed head crawling along the floor. They both home right in on me, and here we are. Look at that. All of these have been some measure of practical or cute. This is gruesome. You can even see the little trail being left. And we don't have arms to pinch ourselves. That's some nice attention to detail. Let's get our long hair out for this. You know, maybe that'll enable us to crawl under things. There have been a couple of places where it looked like there was a narrow passageway. We're gonna save, of course. Can I attack you guys? I actually can. Wow. Yeah, I don't remember how I got to the snow world. I might have to check tape just to find out, but I'm just kind of revisiting stuff and seeing where I can apply different effects. If we're back here, we can spend something, and we got something too, I guess. Oh, that increased our health. Does it matter? Well, I guess it doesn't. Can we... We got something else. That increased our health even more for even more money, but we didn't get a choice. Alright, well I guess we're 4 times as resilient now. It used to say 1 for the entire game. I'm not quite sure what that did for us, though. Here we go. Here's how we get here. Alright, now once more, we need to make our way into this water. But one of you also gave me a helpful tip for doing that. See, if you'll recall, being in the water causes us to move a whole lot more slowly. But there is an effect which can help with that, and it's the one that makes sense. This balloon will bring us there, and as a ghost, surprisingly fettered by this, but if we go into here, Frog is a lot faster. And we can do a little hop. And here's our other balloon. Here we go. And we find the house once more. Hey, I'm a frog now. I still like the idea that you're someone else who's dreaming right now, and we're just a recurring image. Wasn't that cute? Now, this is one that you guys have been very vocal about, and it does have to do with the light switch. Apparently what I'm looking for here has a very small chance of happening, but we don't have to wake up for this one and come all the way back. What we can do is just try it, wait 5 seconds, and if it doesn't work, try again. Now what I had read is that it doesn't matter if you flick it like this, but it won't check again unless it's been 5 seconds. So, like, it won't reduce the chances, but it won't increase it either. Maybe we can change things more by going out and in. It at least gives me something to do. Problem is, like, this is one of those things that definitely did require a guide because it is exceptionally unlikely to occur. It's like a 1 in 50 or even 1 in 64 chance. Another review said, if a couple of flicks doesn't do anything, try leaving and coming back and trying again. So I'm hearing like a million different things for each of these ways, and something that you brought up is that it seems like, especially at the time, this was kind of a pre-ARG. I mean, it doesn't rely so much on meta elements or really anything that exists outside of the game, but it's very much meant to be discussed. It's meant so that each player will kind of have an individual experience. And you'll be coming to the forums talking about something that other people may have not seen, even if they were in the same area. So you'll have people calling each other liars, you'll have people hunting for these mysteries, trying to figure them out for themselves. It's something that we're looking at from the perspective of 20 years on, where a whole lot of research has been done. It almost reminds me of some of the Backrooms games I've played, where you're playing as researchers, and when you first come in, there's tape and barriers up all over the place. Taking something mysterious and making it a little bit less so, but also a little more in knowing how much work has been done to make it this traversable. Especially knowing it's still not all the way there. I mean, from what I've heard, there's still things being discovered. Oh my god! Jeez, there you are! After long last, look, everything has turned into a crazed face in this room. The window, the dresser, the poster. But you most of all, even the carpet. This is the legendary Uboa, whatever. The only thing I knew about this game. I knew I would see it somewhere, and I had more or less forgotten about it. I didn't know where it would be, though. Christ, I remember reading about this, like, 13 or so years ago, and I remember thinking, wow, that's crazy, but you'd never find that on your own. Well, here we are. Imagine you're just playing this chill dream exploration game that is more cute than anything. And you're that unlucky 1 in 64 or whatever it is. Because you would never find this. Just... Do you do anything? Look at that. It's like some misshapen, bleeding creature sticking to the ground. Like, even the earth is trying to hold it closed. Your face below us is totally melted. I don't know if that should mean that this thing emerged from you, or that this is something you want to show us and now your work is done. It feels like we're looking at the end of the world. Actually, this looks a lot like the pencil sketch world we were in last episode. And we're trudging through water. Do you act as a door? No, you do not. So, now what? Am I just trapped here? Unless... Wait, what if I try... What if I try fighting back? What if I try fighting back? I can't hurt you. I don't know why I thought that would work, but I figured it was worth a shot. Alright, I don't think there's anything we can do here. We just gotta wake up. What a wild one. Once more, even if it does nothing, we've got to make sure it remains canon. Oh, you were this. Wait, hang on. We needed you. I've been thinking that there must be something else in here. Oh, right, no, that one doesn't do anything here. I think I was actually here before I discovered that the lamp lit stuff. You guys can be turned on. Oh, there's a streetlight here. Wait. So that's sort of a change in direction. Will there be another one here? No, but there's something here. Did I see this before? It's the road. Wait, we saw a road down below earlier. And there was a dead body lying in it. Okay, we just bought something. What did that give us? More health. I suppose killing was good for something. But it may not be the same place. It's forested, but it wasn't raining before, or at least I don't think so. Or if it was, I might have assumed we brought it in with us. Which is a weird thing that can happen. Okay, there's a path there. Oh, we may have discovered something much bigger. Is this gonna act as a hub, or is this road just gonna loop? Oh, there's another of the chili trees. Pepper trees. There's another exit there. I didn't interact because I know that it teleports you. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter one bit because we go back to the beginning anyway. It is a loop. Just a linear loop. I'm not sure we've had something like this before. I mean, look at this game. I've been through every world, and there's still new things to find. Well, let's remember to stay on the path. To grandmother's house we go. Things are opening up. Oh. A lot of paths through the woods now. Or maybe it's just meant to cause confusion. this is a dead end, but there is a streetlight as if it does serve some purpose. And this one cannot be toggled on and off. I half expected something to come in behind me there, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the kind of thing you'd typically expect of this game, but then again, neither is a dead end like that. It certainly feels like it wants me to feel on edge. Oh, watch this thing loop too. I'm half expecting this to just take me up and around, yes, and I bet we'll find you here? No. Huh. I'm a little confused as to where one side begins and ends. Oh, never mind, it was just on the other side of you. Was there another indent before you? There was not. You don't do anything? That's really weird. Maybe there was another indent somewhere? Why is it behaving like this when we go this way? There's an end? The forest may have gone, but the rain remains. And strangely shaped watchers watch unblinking. It's like a dream where you're in a room with something you feel to be hostile, but that seems inert, but you get the impression that they could turn on you at any time, at the slightest wrong move, but you don't know what that wrong move would be. Wait, are you looping? I'll try this for a little bit longer and then head back to the left. You guys look anatomically significant, although how you relate to a road to nowhere is beyond me. Okay, let's try walking back the other way. You're different. Were you here before? I don't know, but we have a way out. This is different. This isn't where we entered. This is something else. Oh, look. There's a little path here, and actually looks a lot like the one from the sewers. I specifically noted it because it's like it has little handholds. Each one looks like a drawer that can be opened. Alright, we can go up into the woods. That was weird. There's some kind of red tentacle creature. Maybe we'll put a pin in that. That seems like it would be a one-way trip, perhaps. Here we are. Yes, we have made it here. That's the cool thing, is that when you solve something like this, or rather when you happen into it, and you know that it's something you've seen from a distance, it feels like you're the dog that caught the tire. It feels like you have actually managed to get to the end of your recurring dream. Traffic light. Is that some irony because you could have used a traffic light here? Okay, we're a traffic light with shoes. What does that do? We toggle back and forth between red and green. Can't do anything with this. Can we kill the traffic cones? I mean, I've gone from not wanting to use the knife to using it for absolutely everything I know. Can we kill the corpse? We can't. This game sucks. Where do we go from here? Well, I guess the only thing left to do is talk to this thingamajig over here. Wait, can we use the stoplight on it? I mean, that hasn't really been the case in the past, but I've kind of got it in my head that you use things near where they're discovered. Didn't get the chance. We just tapped you and came down here to your little world. Look at you. I get the impression that this is just what you do. You sit down here and you make your little faces and you reach up and down and squiggle around. And you are delighted in this existence. We just happen to be passing through. Can we... Oh, we can go up through here. We're back here, but we're in a different part of this, one I don't think we've seen before. What are you? Oh, those are eyes! Those are eyes, and you have like an arm reaching out from within you. Can we scooch on by? I guess we can. This whole place is like Shel Silverstein draws The Thing. Blood pouring out of it. You're the first thing we've seen animated this way. And that stopped you! Wait, can we pause entities with this? Wait, I wonder if that persists after we change. It does not. We need to keep it equipped. Okay, the whole thing just went dark for a second. That was weird. It doesn't seem like we can walk any further than this, though. Look, there's something hanging in the air as well. The things that inhabit this realm, they almost look like some of the images we saw through the viewports in the sewers. I wonder if they weren't windows to this realm. Okay, we can't get through there. None of this affects you. We can come back out through here. Anything more to be done? Not that I can see. So what happens if we try going back? This all appears to be something of a dead end. Yeah, no, I was kind of hoping it would take us somewhere else. I think at this point, I'm just gonna have to move on from here. I'm not seeing any way to progress. Well, we'll have to write about that one. That giant thing which, for some reason, decided to obey a spotlight. We are back where we started now, and I'll be honest, I am using a combination of the wiki and your comments. I'm still not reading what we're gonna find or what to do, just where I can maybe get started. Like, where are connections to things I haven't seen before? A lot of the time it's just jogging my memory about things I've already seen. One thing that I wanted to try, if we find the frog, what happens if we spawn you some flies? Like these? What if I switch to the frog? They will remain, they will linger. No, but it doesn't seem that does anything for us either. We could have just solved world hunger. Oh right, wait. Wasn't there a turkey here? Right, with this, haha, now we can explore here unimpeded. Everything was such a rush last time. Well, the last couple of times, really. It makes noise when I walk over them. Wait, was this what you were talking about? The cool world with the funny walkover guys. Yeah, the sounds. Okay, you're kind of the only thing we can look at. Let's get to you. And we're back here. We always are. Do you take us back to the same place? You do. So it is consistent. It is consistent. You might be our reliable, easy way in here. Okay, let's go back in then. I said let's go back in then. Okay, you know what? I am just gonna straight up use the wiki to do this. Oh, wait. There is a vending machine. There is a vending machine, and with the ghost effect enabled, we don't have anything to worry about. So we may as well explore, right? The only thing is that sometimes Turkey might block our path. We're losing all our murder money. But our health is improving, for whatever that's worth. Maybe her catching up to us does something different now. Not that I really feel like experimenting at the moment. How far on will you move? At least you won't chase us. You're not moving. You're not moving, which means we're gonna have to figure out a way ourselves. From what I recall, we need to keep moving in this direction. Nope, you're there. Make landmarks, like for example, this guy is a Cyclops with a shield. Remember the Cyclops with a shield. Oh, there's another thing. This way, somewhere this way. I don't know about this. Okay, this looks familiar. I think I'm close. Here we are. And if I followed that map properly, which even following the map was really difficult, partly because I'm squinting at it, this should work. I think this is right. Well, there's the one that teleported us earlier. Life gets a whole lot easier when you're a ghost. Here's a place where we're gonna need a lamp. Although I only just now fully realized that there were eyes staring at us from the dark, so what horrors are we gonna reveal when we become a lamp? Horrors watching us from the forest edge. Once again, let's try and stay on the path. You actually follow us. I was waiting for you to do it, and you do actually watch us go. Has anything else in the game done that? There's a lot of firsts in this part, which is really weird. After a while, you start to think you speak this game's language. Turns out, no you don't. Also, that language is Japanese, so that would be really difficult for me. We just keep coming back to the forest, don't we? Unfortunately, there's no easy way to get back here. Actually, whatever the way we got here the first time was, that would be the easiest way. Everything else has been so roundabout. Actually, wait, wasn't the first time through the buttons? Okay, no, we're definitely using a map next time for that, too. There is actually such a thing as, like, advanced Yume Nickying. Because some of this stuff, like, you really have to be, like, a stalker. Like, in the stalker sense, as a guide who knows how to get through here. Train car? Yeah, maybe it could be pulled by the engine we found on Mars. Look at you. Wait, are you the creature that we saw in the sewers across the way? can just have a seat on the bench. Look at this. And here, we're not mired down in music. There's only your company, the dark surroundings, and the sound of the train moving over the tracks. This is one of those moments where I just kind of want to sit here a while and take it in. Maybe even sit a little closer, if we can. It took us a long time to get to you. I'm not sure why you're in the forest. But you've appeared in multiple places, or at least I think so. Something like you. But you don't want to talk to me. Well, I hope you at least enjoy my company. Let's try something. If we take the traffic light, we can freeze you in place, but not the train. We can't go out that way either. I had told myself that I was gonna try just using the knife on everything, but here I can't do it. I can't come and invade your cozy space and then be violent with you. Maybe we already annoyed you by trying to use stoplight. Whatever. I guess at a certain point, if none of this will work, then we do have to move on. Was the sky like that before? I can't move. Who are you? The other guy must have got off at his stop, but when did you get on? You won't talk to me. I love how you guys have hair. Like full heads of hair, whatever you are. Here, can I chill with you? I love how the game leaves a spot in between you. So, anybody going to the game? No? Guess I'll shuffle on out then. It's a little more awkward in a group of 3. And now it seems I can leave. If I do... Oh, back into the woods. Actually, it's like where we entered from. Will you guys remain there? Nope, you're back. So if we just kind of sit with you for a while, then is that what causes it to happen? I mean, I wasn't sure if sleeping in the bed in the Mars ship caused something. I don't know if that was random chance or if it was just because I waited a little while longer. But if we come out, will that do the same thing? Yes, that does change the sky. And... oh wait, no, we could move. We could go that way. I tried it before and I thought it couldn't work. Okay, hang on. Spirit headband. I don't know if you're hostile, but I don't want to find out now after all that. I don't like this. Have we gotten a soundtrack like this before? Look, we can actually see your hair and your dress blowing in the breeze. You're all waiting by the water's edge. Okay, trying to interact with you doesn't do anything. That wasn't smart of me, but I guess that means that it's probably fine to unghost. I mean, I almost get the impression you're waiting to jump off that cliff. You're a little different from the others. Maybe it's just the angle you're standing at. That transitioned in the middle, not even waiting for me to get to the edge. What is that creature below? Also, wait, can I stoplight you? I actually can. Alright, let's get out of this. It's like coral that's trying to twist itself into some kind of animal shape. I can't help but see those holes as, like, trying to be a face. That's only becoming more true. Actually, if you'll remember, those creatures we saw earlier, the ones that we could hurt by hitting their tail, these look like decayed versions of those. This whole world just feels like death. Women on the cliffs you feel like are going to jump, those creatures rotted to nothing. And I can't tell if you're a claw or a drowning person waving for help. But from here, there's just nothing we can do. This bridge just extends, I was gonna say endlessly, but so much for that. Hello, haunted tree. Are you the toll man who collects the souls after they're done here? Witch. What does witch do? It's exactly what it sounds like. Oh, look at that, and we can ride our little broom. That was far more adorable than I was expecting to get from here. Wait, let's test something. It even seems like it might be a little bit faster. But we can't seem to get through here. Later, witches. Unfortunately, this doesn't allow me to fly over the cliff, so it's not an easy solution to getting to areas we couldn't go to before. Hey guys, just wanted you to check my new ride. Oh, I can't go this way while it's like this. Yeah, let's sit here. And then come back out. It's still the same, so I gotta sit for a while. Or I could just screw the whole thing and wake myself up. We now have 19 effects. I'm pretty sure I've read that there are 24 in total, so we're actually getting pretty up there. And it's just that as time goes on, these are going to grow more and more obscure. There is only one more thing I still want to do in this video, and that's try and get back to where we were before. That's going to require, unfortunately, going through that annoying button maze. Remember, if we went through here, we could do that. And if we go back down, same place. You told me there was something more we could do here. Are you? Right, you. I had forgotten about you. What did we do with this information again? We've been through here already. What happens if we go back? We just come back. So that's all well and good. Okay, we're back here again. Once more, we are consulting a map. There we are. And through to here. Great, now I've got to do all the... It is a hike to get to this friggin' place. And here we are once more. Passing through the gate. You know, something that I've long noted is that our character model actually has a good amount of depth to it. Like, it's really satisfying to look at, oddly. Probably tell that a little better if we weren't currently a lamp. But, I don't know, it's a lot of detail for what it is, and it makes us stand out even more against this background, and not just for the color. Nothing happens with you. Guess we all know what has to happen here. You can walk through there. But you were telling me that something has to happen in which we take the knife to you, which sucks. You seem like a nice guy. If we try the traffic light... just freezes you. Took a moment, huh? Let's see what's in that other tunnel. Okay, here's where you are. You can stop your hand, so it really does just cease all animations. We'll know to be really concerned when there's something that isn't affected by it. Oh, I think this is it here. You're a freaky thing. Yeah. No, this does something different to you. When you're stopped, you've got a completely different face, and there's something moving on your head. Something that was concealed before. Okay, let's go. You guys told me, the other guys gotta get it. There you are. Well, you're actually, is there more than one of you? It kind of seems like there is. You said stab the backwards walking guy in the monochrome desert and go through the tunnel. Alright, afraid we can't afford to be squeamish about this. Come here, you. Now let's re-enter. Was that not the backwards walking guy? Is there somebody else? Was it the other one that we saw earlier? If so, my, how embarrassing. Right here. So nothing happens if we come through. What if we kills you? And then try going through. Now it's... oh, now it's a different thing. Now the whole assembly is suspended in its own world. Will we be coming out onto the same one we left? And he's back. What did that do? Okay, what if we try going in the other way? No, this is something different! And so are you. You're like that creature we saw in the sewers earlier. Hang on, let's put our knife away. I don't want to screw up any potential interactions. But I also want to see what's around. Look at that. I don't know if that's supposed to be some twisting spire or if it's a building on fire. Hey, that rhymed. Nope, I'm starting to think definitely fire. You're just weaving in and out of everything. It's almost like by killing you, we've gained access to the same portals or just quantum nonsense that enables you to be anywhere. Or at least to go in and out of anywhere so long as the inside is not observed. Maybe we saw something we weren't supposed to when we saw your face. This looks like a place where you do your shenanigans. Look at you, you're a decapitated head. A different decapitated head, male or female, that goes away we're inside. That's crazy. It's like those dreams where you perceive something outside of your own field of vision. Maybe if we Maybe if we became a severed head ourselves... Coming through, VIP. Maybe if we let you go off screen? You won't. There doesn't seem to be anything else in here. I mean, in my opinion, this is probably the way to play the game. Alright, I don't think this is doing anything. Let's move on. Switch to the witch. And get out of here. I can't tell if it's actually faster, but it certainly feels faster. If only just a little bit. Hey man, I want my money back. And by I want my money back, I mean... Sorry for killing you. Now, let's kill you again, sir. Thank you. You're the most dedicated doorman ever. We come in here. What if we go back the same way? Right back out. There's got to be something more to this. Oh, we can walk over. We don't have to stay on the path. Okay, is this gonna loop then? If it is gonna loop, it's a big loop. Huh. Alright, let's start our grid search. Okay, we're back here. It's not so far left and right. Oh my god. Hey, you. Are you... Wait, hang on, let me put this away. Are you at all related to the girl in the other tunnel? No. Traffic light? I can just freeze you in place. What happens if we just interact? God. You're literally just in the middle of darkness on something that's several puzzles deep. Several long mazes and specific interactions and going the right way, and then a leap of faith into nothing. You are so well hidden, it's unreal. And for some reason that fact really freaks me out. You're just here in the darkness smiling, as if none of this phases you. I wonder how long this game was out before anyone found you. And just like that, you're gone. And back over here. I had gone down some series of convoluted paths. The way through I couldn't possibly remember, but somehow I was guided through. I also knew I'd never find my way back. I went into this tunnel that seemed at first to be self-contained, just a small room in the desert. But when I killed the man standing outside, I found that it contained so much more. It was like the path outside, but in a completely dark, desolate nothing. I soon found, after looping several times, that I could actually walk off the path, that the ground itself was dark, that I wasn't floating. I wandered around for what felt like a long time until, in the distance, I caught a glimpse of this smiling girl walking around, but I couldn't make out any features. I tried to catch up to her, but every time I did, it was like I could clearly make out her face for only a moment, but then she was always gone. I'd see her somewhere else nearby, and I just did this over and over, not really sure what I wanted to get from this interaction, but feeling like I was always just out of reach. Every once in a while, I can imagine this as a dream, and it makes it so much more vivid. That's the whole point of the whole self-description thing I was doing before. All right, we need to find your friend. You have more of a shocked expression on your face, almost painted like a mime. I don't believe there's any difference between one side and the other. We can't interact with you. What if we... hang on. You are moving. Can we do something with that? Something does happen. Oh my god. By pausing you, we're causing you to deform. And when we do that, it's like it wants to give us a close, horrible look. Your thing is actually very similar to the other one. You look very similar. Arms growing out of arms. And something growing straight out of your head. Tell you what. What happens? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Please, no, believe me, I do not need to see this again. What happens if we use the knife? Nothing much. Sorry, but at that point it feels like a mercy killing. Now that's weird. Why does stopping you cause that facade to drop? It's almost like you're actively holding it in. Maybe that's why you look so nervous. And when I do that, you lose the ability to hold back. The deeper you go, the stranger this thing gets, and the more you start to feel like there's some method to it. Like, none of this feels random. That's the crazy thing. The inspiration, though, is anyone's guess, although dreams being the most obvious. Oh, hey, I got money from killing you that time. Well, that's nice. Unfortunately, I am well over time for this one, but there's plenty more I want to investigate, including, you guys said there's more to be seen in the mall. Not to mention, we do still have more effects to find. 5 more, I believe. And I can't wait to find them all. Now, I'm going to be using much more extensively the wiki from now on, because at this point it's basically required. I've already been using it a lot for these puzzles, because no way am I randomly stumbling my way through those anymore. The deeper we go, the harder it is to find new things. One that still bothers me is this one. And in fact, I immediately recognize this is where we got to from the mall. So actually, wait, no, I remember now. It's been over a week since I recorded part 3, but this is actually probably a more reliable way to get there than... I've been going to the area with all the weird buildings and stuff, the one with the floating hat and scarf, and trying to make it so that I get it from the bed. But if there's a connection to the mall here, it might be even better. What is that, like a stereo or something? Bicycle? Oh my god, if this actually does what I think it does. Where is it? Oh my god, that... I wish I had found this so much sooner. We are zooming. So much of this game is just me holding one of the arrow keys. That's gonna make exploring these big areas so much easier. Okay, well, there it is, right before what is probably going to be the final part. Oh, hey, it's another bathroom. Works just the same as the other one, it seems. I don't know what I expected. Well, anyway, with our newfound power being wielded... We've got to find, from the door, how do we get to the mall? We can use these things as a path to be followed. until they become too dense, and things become a whole lot harder. There it is. There it is. So what is that near? Okay, this stringy bridge. And wait. Okay. Okay, so from the bike, we found the bike pretty quickly. From the bike, we go down into the right. And maybe we'll find something better. But that's kind of my only anchor point right now. Unless I miss it? Nope, there it is. Sweet! And we can totally ride this thing indoors. Howdy. And there's that. Yes, we can do this so much more reliably now. Hello, what is this? This wasn't here before. This must be another one of those random chance things. Well, let's go. Kitty! Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, what are you doing up there? Look at this. This is awesome. Like, we're up on top of a building, but it's got this, like, happy, hopeful music. Like, we're on top of the world. Is there anything we can do here? Well, it looks like we can jump down that hole. Can we get to the kitty? Oh, you're turning around. It looks like you're cleaning yourself, huh? You got red eyes, but you're a black cat, so it's appropriate. I don't know what I mean by that. Now, for these chance things, I'm gonna have to start doing this because who knows if we'll ever see this again. But I have had a look on the wiki just to see if there's like anything more we can do here. And without reading what it does, it has advised me to try the witch effect. And we have this now. Maybe we can use that to get at the cat? No, as much as I'd like to fly up there. Can we fly with it? Can we fly with it? We can! Look at this, we can even control it and everything! That is just so much fun. If you can think of trying something in this game, like, I won't say that it usually works, because usually it doesn't. But sometimes it does, and it's always something spectacular. This game is something else. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Look, there's even a little bit of drift to it. A little momentum in any direction. What happens if we move forward? Nothing. What happens if we move backward? Nothing. Come in for a landing, we can't. Go higher up, we cannot. What if we try to get off? Oop. Was that a mistake? I think that might have been a mistake. Oh. It was one of those, huh? A wild and freeing one. So much so that you can move in your sleep. We'll have to try and get back there to see if we can jump down the skylight, but all that will have to wait until next time. Until then, we've got a lot to write about, and if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Oh, it was fun while it lasted.